For the braking part of your test, you'll have to break 5 hand techniques and 5 foot techniques. Right now we're just using practice boards, but you'll have to break actual wood. In your packet you'll have information about what size wood you need to use. There are 10 techniques that we normally use or we normally recommend. If you don't want to use these, you can find others, but I'd recommend using these. This is the easiest, the best way to get through these. The first hand technique is the palm heel. You're going to stand directly over your board in a horse stance. I'm a righty, so I'm going to be using my right hand. Put your hand directly above the board. Don't try to hit with the knuckle or the pinky, hitting with the fatty part right under the pinky. Also, don't hit it with your whole hand, just that one part. For all breaks, you're going to take 2 practice shots and then right through, loud key up. So all you're doing is pulling up 1. Don't, again, for this break, you're not pulling to the side, you're not pulling either side or straight back. You're pulling straight up. Because when you go through, you're not going to slap it, you're going to break straight through it. So you're coming up. Practice 1. Practice 2. Notice when I pull up, this hand's touching, it's keeping my distance. 2, and then last one, loud key out straight through. That's the palm heel. Next, we have the hammer fist. For this one, you're going to be standing in front of your board in a front stance. Your striking hand, that leg is going to go in the back. Other leg goes in the front. Put your foot under the other table, but don't try to have your knee touching. You'll throw yourself off balance. Put your hand, again, inside right under your pinky. That fatty part right in there is what you're hitting with. Don't hit too low because that's bone and you could really hurt yourself using that. So hand goes on the board. You're going to pull back. This is a hammer fist, so you're hitting just like a hammer. You're swinging right down this way. So you're pulling back and over. Back and over. Third one, loud key up, straight through. That's the hammer fist. Next, we have the pseudo, which is actually just like the hammer fist. Works the exact same way. Only difference is, on this one, your hand is open. Before, it was a hammer fist, you were closed. This time, open hand, straight through. So exact same thing, right on the board. Again, don't try to hit the side of the board or the top. Try to aim as much for the middle as possible. This is a lot easier on the palm heel, because you can position exactly, but for these, on the practice boards, you have a nice line aim for. On a real board, you can judge the center. So, hand goes right on the middle, pull up 1, chop, 2, and last one, loud key out, straight through. Good. Now, next, 2 more hand techniques. We have the elbow. For this one, you're going to get down on your knee. Again, right arm. If you want, you can push your sleeve up for this one. You don't want to hit the pointy part of your elbow. You'll just hurt yourself doing that. You want to hit that flat part a little under your elbow. So put that right on the board. Again, you're not here, you're not here, you're a little bit backwards. You're going to come up, straight up. If you're smaller, if you need a little more leverage or a little more weight into it, you can stand up a little bit into it. If you don't have to do that, don't do it. So right here, up, 1, up, reach for the sky, 2, last one, straight through, loud key up. Now, for the last hand technique, I'm going to ask Mr. Feltman to come out here. This one you need a black belt to help you hold. This is the forearm strike. Again, you might want to push your sleeve up for this one. They're going to be holding the board with their hands just like this, horizontally. This you're going to be breaking horizontally. All you're doing, you're going to interlock your fingers and line it up so that your forearm is touching the board. Get a little forward of that actually. You don't want to be all the way back here because then you're just hitting it with a little bit of force. You want to have more power to swing through. So you're going to pull the way back so your other arm touches the side of the board, and back. All the way here. And last one, loud key up all the way through. Also, when you're working with a holder, it's a good idea to tell them when you're ready so that they can tighten up. Right? Those are the hand techniques.